the positive intelligence cohort was really helpful in the way that it's one of those situations where you're very, very comfortable and openly vulnerable. And you see that, hey, actually, there's a lot of other people in a similar situation who don't know everything every day, who don't have the answers. And it just gave a forum whereby you could share experiences, share best practices in a non-judgmental environment. That was really, really helpful for me, I think, with people who are also CFOs going through the same challenges on a day-to-day basis. My team, after doing the course, were, really, really invigorated, because they also realized what a great tool set it was, and they began to realize things themselves that they had not become aware of. In terms of their performance, it definitely impacted results in terms of collaborations with other teams, primarily that the team began to become aware suddenly of, behaviors they had themselves, which might have been self-sabotaging. They were excited to see, oh, here's something that I can actually work on now that I'm aware of it. So again, the awareness was, very eye-opening for the team, I think, and they all really took it very seriously, and they really started to implement it. And even to each other, they would joke and point out, oh, that's your controller saboteur, and they would laugh because they would become aware of some of those behaviors. Hyper rational was another one that came out with one or two of the team who, again, just had never really received feedback of it in a constructive way, but now had this forum where they had almost self-identified it through the assessment. So it was a lot more meaningful than having someone, point out something to you, I think. They also had each other. So, and because they were in the team together, it actually was almost like a team building activity. And they all became a lot more comfortable and vulnerable as a team, which ultimately helped the overall performance of the team. The avoider was a big one that came out as well. And what was interesting was nobody disagreed with their saboteurs. If it had been given in a feedback form from a manager, I don't know if it would have been accepted in the same way. So it was a really neutral, objective way to receive some very constructive feedback.